Have you ever had a great idea for a game, or maybe an animated story, but just didn't know where to start? Well, today we are diving into the world of Scratch, a tool that is incredibly powerful, a ton of fun, and way simpler than you might think.
I mean, really think about it. You have this brilliant concept for a video game, or a cool interactive cartoon, but you stop dead in your tracks because you think, I don't know how to code. We've all been there.
Well, what if I told you that bringing those amazing ideas to life is much, much easier than you've been led to believe?
So, let me introduce you to Scratch. At its core, it's a programming language, but it's built on this really powerful idea that creating something on a computer should feel more like playing. It completely gets rid of all the complicated text and syntax, leaving you with just pure creativity.
So, what exactly is Scratch? Honestly, you should think of it less like a stuffy traditional language and more like your own personal digital toolkit, one that's ready to build pretty much anything you can dream up.
Okay, so the official definition is that Scratch is a block-based programming language. And the key thing here, it was designed from the ground up for beginners. That means you need absolutely zero prior coding experience to start making your own interactive stories, games, and even art.
All right, let's get into the part that makes Scratch so special. The whole idea of coding with these digital building bricks. This right here is the heart of block-based programming. Instead of typing out line after line of code, you literally just snap these colorful blocks together. It feels just like playing with Legos, and every single block has its own specific job, its own function. For example, you've got these blue motion blocks, and they do exactly what their name says. They tell your characters, which are called sprites in Scratch, how to move. You want them to walk, turn, jump, or glide? You just grab a motion block. Simple as that.
Then you have the purple looks blocks. These control, well, how everything looks. You can make your sprite say hello with a little speech bubble. Think, or even change its outfit, which Scratch calls switching a costume. This is how you really give your characters some personality.
Now, these events blocks are super important. You can think of them as the triggers or the starting gun for your code. They're the when blocks, when the green flag is clicked or when the space key is pressed. They're what kickstarts all the action. And finally, for this little tour, we've got the control blocks. These are basically the directors of your entire project. They manage the flow. You can use them to repeat an action, say 10 times, or pause for a second, or even make something happen forever. They give your project real structure. Okay, so we've got all these amazing, colorful blocks, but where do we actually use them? Let's take a quick tour of the Scratch interface, your new digital playground.
When you start a brand new project, this is the screen you're going to see. Now, I know it might look like a lot's going on, but trust me, it's organized into just a few really simple, really powerful areas.
First up, over on the far left, you have the block palette. This is your toolbox. All those blocks we just talked about, the motion, looks, and events blocks, they all live right here, neatly organized and color-coded, just waiting for you to use them.
That big open space right in the middle, that's the script area. That's your canvas, your workspace. You just drag the blocks you want from the palette and snap them together right here to build out your programs.
And then, over on the right, you have the stage. And this is the best part. This is where you actually see your project come to life. As your code runs, this is where your characters will move and talk and do all the cool stuff you told them to do.
So, we know what the blocks do and we know our way around the playground. Let's stop talking about it and actually put it all together. Let's make something happen right now.
Whenever you start a new project, you are greeted by this very friendly face, the Scratch Cat. This is our default sprite, our main character that we're about to give some instructions to.
We're going to build a super simple script. First, we need a trigger, so we'll grab an events block, when green flag clicked. Then we'll snap a blue motion block right underneath it to make him move 10 steps. And finally, let's add a purple looks block to make him say, hello. See how they just click together? It's so intuitive.
And here is the magic moment. We click that little green flag right above the stage and look at that. Our code runs, the cat moves forward, and the speech bubble pops up saying hello. Just like that, with 3 simple blocks, you wrote a program. You've just coded. And that's really it. This is about so much more than just making a cat move around. It's about learning how to think creatively, how to solve problems,